Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Goose Quack live from Houston, Texas, Norman, Oklahoma, Jonesboro, Arkansas, and Cache Valley, Mormon Land. Welcome.
Okay,
Stunning.
Jack, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was not
that's
expecting
Utah,
to get on the.
right?
Yeah,
it's
that was like a
Utah.
whole news announcer.
Yeah,
You said Utah when we practiced the introduction, Jack. But okay.
Yeah, but I wanted to say what I actually think Utah is. So.
Okay, King. Go with that.
You're not wrong. So.
I know.
Okay, so welcome to season 2, episode 3 of Goose Quack podcast. Lots of things have happened. In this week. So we are bringing on 2 new people who have not been on Goose Quack yet. We have Keelie and Lily. So we're gonna do the same thing that we've done. Say your name, which I just said, and then say your favorite show that you've done.
Alright, sounds good. Hi, my name is Keelie. I'm from Jonesboro, Arkansas, also known as Two Tree Land.
2 trees.
Yay.
That's all she has.
Wonderful. It's so fun. My favorite show I've ever been in was honestly probably Music Man, which I just finished with the Stage Theater Co. here in Jonesboro.
Wait, are you sure it wasn't Radium Girls? Are you sure it wasn't Radium
Girl,
Girls?
I hated that show. Never again.
Okay, so Music Man was your fave. Slay. All right, Lily, go ahead.
Sweet.
Woo.
Hey, I'm Lily. I'm from Utah. Mormonville. Why does it keep doing that? Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry.
If for the people who are listening and are not watching, she just gave a thumbs up and then fireworks just exploded behind
what
her.
Is going on?
Is it anytime you do a thumbs up?
Katy Perry.
Okay, Lily, what was your favorite show
so.
you've been in?
Anyway, favorite show I've been in is either Anastasia or Les Mis.
Hey.
I've been in Les Mis like 3 times. It's so fun.
The show.
I love
that
that.
again.
So bad.
All right.
I love it.
Another
and
thing.
for you, for you people watching, me and Jack. Well, Jack hasn't gotten it yet. I'm shipping his, but we have Goose Quack podcast.
I was about to say the same thing. It's fine to interrupt me.
We've started ordering shirts, and we not only have these t-shirts are coming at some point or another. So woohoo!
And Jay is still not shit mine.
You really think I've had time with Matilda auditions and callbacks, Jack?
Great segue.
Segue.
Great segue. Congratulations to people who tried out for Matilda. You guys did great. Cannot wait to see what you guys get whenever that time is. I don't know when.
It's a big cast, so it likely will not be for a couple.
Wait, is it like Wizard of Oz big or like?
Yeah.
I mean, well, we had quite a few people switch to Broadway Review, which is our new winter show that's going on, and we had quite a few people switch over. So our total ended up being 87.
Okay.
It was like 109, but it was 87 audition.
Good. Because I remember when we did Matilda last time, they had to add an extra show Sunday night, right? Like they had to add.
Yeah, they had to add an extra show Sunday night because it just sold.
Do you think they'll do that again? Especially since it's the Bender now and it seats less in the
We actually have 2 weekends.
I don't remember adding a Sunday night when I did it, but
I do because I remember like watching a video of you guys like getting out of strike party like way too late.
Yeah, it was like 2 in the morning, and there were like a bunch of 8-year-olds like, I want to
go home
and go to bed.
I thought it was like 2 in the morning.
Oh my God.
That's insane. 2 in the morning. That's like.
Bro, some people went out and ate after that. I went home and I went to bed.
I had
like
school in the morning.
The only place open at 2 a.m. is Whataburger. Pretty sure.
That's likely where we went to eat.
Yeah, probably.
Always
that's
a
where
good
I've been, like
option.
half of the parties that we go to eat a Bob Pizza.
Okay. Yeah, but we did Matilda callbacks. It was really fun. Amanda, who were you called for Matilda?
I was called back for Miss Honey and Mrs. Phelps.
I texted her. I stayed up and I could not sleep, y'all. And I checked the list, and I got called back for every male role on the planet. And it was I got called back for Mr. Wormwood, Sergei, Escapologist, Rudolfo, and then I got a call back for Miss Trunchbull, which was the most fun callback I think I have ever done in my life.
Let me just say,
I texted Amanda at like 1 a.m. I'm like, it's out, and I thought she was awake.
No,
but
I was
then,
conked out.
Like, 5 minutes went by. I'm like, girl, text me, wake up, I'm invested, let me know.
And I finally texted him at like 2 a.m. and then he was already asleep, so we didn't actually talk till 7 a.m. So
I think I remember texting
Love
at
that.
I remember texting at midnight trying to be funny. I was like, "Hey guys, callbacks up for real," and then everyone got mad at me.
Like,
Jack,
yeah, I
listen,
remember
no.
texting to you
And it was-
respectfully.
Listen, Jack, you've done that more than once at
I
this
know.
point.
Sorry, during
I feel like-
during Footloose, Katie texted the Discord and like she like pinged everyone. She goes, "Guys, Footloose callbacks are still not out." I'm like, "Shut up, Miller."
Yeah, but you
That's
guys,
so great.
Amanda,
you guys
Amanda,
did
what were you gonna say before
Let
we
me
went
just
on a
say
tangent?
that the callback between Honey and Trunchbull was the funniest experience I've ever had in callbacks.
I got to read with Amanda, and I scared the crap out of her because I said "children are" really quietly, and I screamed "maggots" at the top of my lungs.
And I just
and
flipped so aggressive.
she literally jumped a good like 6 feet. She went through the roof and came back. It was wonderful.
And then like
I
I
love
think
that.
what my favorite
People-
like another funny part about that was whenever second time I read with Will and we cut the script a little bit shorter the second time.
Oh
and
yeah,
I was about to start reading and like I was starting to read the next line and then he just went, "That is where the script ends, honey."
in the Trunchbull voice.
It was so
Because
funny.
we got the script on. That scene that we read was long, so
It
we
was.
we ended it after Trunchbull says, "So can I." And so Amanda went on to the next line, and Will said, "That's where the script ends, honey." In
Like, the whole
full
room
was
Trunchbull
loud.
impression, and it was wonderful.
Wait, how many hours you guys do again? It was like a lot, right?
It was like 7.
I think
There
it was
was
closer to
so long.
9.
I was like,
Seven.
the
Because I got out
longest callback I've
for
ever
7
been
hours.
in was like 30 minutes, if that.
30 minutes.
Oh,
Like,
really?
y'all
Hello?
scare me.
You see how,
Well, I
you
got
see how we're all
yeah,
surprised?
I
I think my
there-
longest was like 10 hours.
Yeah, I think
probably.
I think
Like,
What
my
was your
11.
longest?
That's
Dude,
crazy.
I don't
Dude.
remember.
How
I just
are
know I've
y'all
been in
there for
that
so
long
long?
before.
Literally, I don't understand. Whenever I did callbacks for Music Man, I read like 3 scenes with like 2 different guys. And then I read
that's
one
it.
scene by myself. And then I was done.
That's insane.
Did he not sing at all?
No.
That's weird.
That's weird.
Like,
to me.
I
I've
don't
only
know
seen
what
four
y'all
songs.
do.
I
Y'all are
cannot.
so different from Jonesboro.
It's like
They take so long because they call everyone at specific times, but then the people they call the person like in the beginning, and then they call them to read with someone else at the end,
Yeah.
and it just
Yeah.
you have to wait.
Where
the whole time.
Yeah.
We were called at the Trunchbulls were called at 11. The Honeys and the Matildas were called at like 12.
With
And
Miss Honey's class.
in Miss Honey's class, and we're supposed to have another group at 3:30. I didn't finish Trunchbull until 4:35.
Yeah,
That's
what
not
happens
work.
is that
Why?
they plan things and then they're always behind by like an hour in the end.
It always happens.
But like
with every
that's
show.
it always happens. Like and
Y'all
most
are
times
crazy.
it's
Dude,
like
me, Royce, and Will were about to die in Anastasia callbacks.
Oh yeah. But like most
Dude,
times,
that thing was freaking long. We were there from like we had dance callbacks too. So we had
Yeah.
dance.
Yes, we got there
Yeah,
like
it's callbacks
9, I
to the-
think.
Got there at 9. I think we left at like 8.
Yeah, something like that.
okay, most
Horrible.
times like
Oh
dance
my
callbacks
God.
are 9 a.m. Yeah.
I'm
That's
so
crazy,
glad that
y'all.
with Anastasia, I was only called back for Dowager, so I only had 2 scenes and a song, so I was only there for like an hour.
Girl, lucky
Dang.
you.
Lucky. Also,
Hey, Jay.
I was there for
Okay,
nearly
Anyway.
12.
so what's next on the list, guys? Okay, so we went through Matilda auditions. That was a really fun. There were funny story. Like 3 of the people called back for Honey, all saying, "I don't need a roof" from Big Fish.
Me,
3 of
Ella,
them.
Hope. It was so funny.
that happened. That
Yeah.
happened
Oh
to
my
me
God.
once. It was me and Travis for Les Mis. We both had the no. It was Jay. It was you.
Yeah, it was me
Yeah,
and Travis.
You and
saying-
Travis had the exact same 2 songs, right? For Les Mis.
Well, we both sang "Reviewing the Situation" from Oliver because we both wanted Thenardier. Travis ended up getting Thenardier, and oh my gosh, he was perfect.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
he was so good. Oh my god.
May he
And
rest in peace.
he's not dead, but
That's what you think.
okay, but
Okay.
but he sang. We both sang "Reviewing the Situation." He sang the first verse, and I sang the second, and then we both sang "Out There," but I sang Quasimodo's part, and he sang Frollo's.
I
So we
love
had
that.
2 different cuts of the exact same song.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
I love that.
Everyone was laughing in the audition room. I remember that.
Yeah.
That was so fun.
So, should we?
Wait, was it the same time slot?
Yeah, same time slot.
Yeah.
We were like, it was like one right after the other too.
I remember like all
Yeah, me
10
and
people
Hope-
who were in my group for Les Mis for the auditions.
Oh yeah. So, let's talk
Yeah,
about? Actually,
we need to
Jack,
move on. I don't have a lot of
I'm-
time. So
Jack,
we
I'm
can-
gonna switch. I'm gonna switch the open jar and weekend in Houston.
That's
So we're gonna do
fine.
that one first. Okay.
Okay.
So let's
Yeah.
talk about how much I cried the weekend of Anastasia, part 2.
Oh my god. I can do
Keelie, Lily, and Jack all in the same day, messing with my emotions.
Yeah.
They all
We all literally came down the same day, just at different hours. It was crazy.
yeah, seriously. Lily got there literally during
I
the
got there
second act of
halfway
the
through
first
the
show.
first show. Yeah. That was
So
really
she
fun.
I
went up.
drove
She went
past
up
the
and
theater halfway through the first show.
yeah, but you just couldn't come in. But
No, I just took a picture of the outside of the building and kept going to In and Out.
yeah, and
That's
as
so
you
valid.
should.
Yeah, going to
But,
Texas for In-N-Out. am I
I
right?
Lily-
forget we have
Lily
an In
got-
and Out now. Yeah, that's
yeah, so
crazy.
Lily got
Crazy,
there.
man.
Lily got there like halfway through Act 1, or like a bit like she was like towards the end of
It
Act
was
1.
like
Went
I
in
got there at,
mid
like
Perry
intermission.
Okay, yeah, and then
and then went in at like the
and then
last third of
Jack
Paris.
Jack and Keelie got there, like went to the show about the same time.
Yeah, I got there like 10 minutes before the show started. I thought I wasn't gonna make it.
Uh-huh.
But I made it.
Really?
And then I walk into the Crichton, everyone's just like, oh, Jack! And yeah. So that was kind of creepy, but you know, I didn't tell anybody else
Yeah.
coming except for this server. So I mean, like,
Yeah. So and then a few days later, we all got on a podcast, and Royce started talking about root beer milk.
yes,
So
we did.
I still miss
I
it, man.
still need to listen to that episode. I haven't had time.
It's,
Oh my
That's
gosh.
pretty
so
good.
funny.
You
It's such a
across
good
a football
episode.
field.
it's kind of terrifying. Not gonna lie, Royce is chaotic.
I will pick you up
I
and I
was
will punt you
scared.
across the football field.
Oh,
That-
and last time
Splash-
you threatened to bite Jack's nose off.
Yes,
so
you
I'm
did.
not
I
surprised.
did.
And
Dude, wait. You know that's like Batman, that one Batman movie. You know, the Penguin, like
Yeah.
Danny DeVito's Penguin goes "Ah," and like bites. Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
okay.
But
Jack-
so
Okay.
there were lots of things going on.
Yeah.
So since we have the two of them, can we elaborate more on the Heb situation?
No, I can't do this. I hate
we
you
mentioned
guys.
this.
We talked about it already.
No,
Oh
but we
my
didn't like
God.
go into with. I think with them here we could talk about
I
it.
feel like
again.
it went
I was
into
having
detail.
a
story is there to
Yeah.
Y'all,
So Keelie, we were driving home from, and we went to Top Golf after.
Yes, we
Yeah,
did.
that
Our
was
first-
an adventure.
which was
Keelie-
also chaotic.
Keelie's a god at Angry Birds.
I
Yeah,
might not be
Angry
good at
Birds.
golf, but Angry Birds,
She's there. She's there.
Angry Birds and earwax. I'm like, y'all, I'm freaking winning.
Earwax gang.
Yeah.
Earwax.
No, I
Iconic.
literally, I responded to Amanda's story on Instagram, and I put me and you handshake earwax.
Yeah, because it was like
Dude,
someone
Melanie-
because what my story said was I wouldn't be Amanda was out, and then I think it was like Melanie
Yeah.
put beating us all at earwax, and then Keelie responded with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, Earwax is a Jackbox game.
Yeah, we're not talking about
Yeah.
actual earwax. That'd be kind of gross.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, straight up.
that's really then you're probably really lost about the situation, but it's not.
That's
but we can
pretty
keep going.
viscous. In the
No,
wise
I'm
words
not
of
gonna lie,
Royce,
I was very lost.
No, the root beer milk
Yeah.
is viscous. Okay.
it's a Jackbox
There you go,
game.
Lily.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Yeah.
I
We'll talk about Heb.
we were in the car going home, and we passed
Yes.
like 14 maybe HEBs, and Keelie is like looking at all of them confused. She made me and Jack question our lives, and she goes, "Okay, so I've been seeing these all over the place. So what exactly is Heb?" If y'all could,
I already heard the podcast. I just did.
can we edit that in?
I'll edit it in, even though it's like
Okay. The people who are wondering why we're dying, y'all wouldn't be able to hear it without Jack editing in the sound effect. Jack just played a
Well,
Vine
would,
boom
so-
over the speaker.
okay.
Okay, so we walked into an
Oh my
HEB, and it was kind of mid. Not gonna lie, that HEB kind of sucked.
It did. Like
There were
compared
better
to
HEBs.
I
the
had
HEB.
a great time, y'all. Okay?
No, you didn't.
We found. Don't gaslight her, Jack.
There was nothing to-
Dang.
Look, but like
Listen,
they had,
I
like
will say, from my experience at HEB, whenever I came back to Arkansas and shared with the people of Arkansas, because everyone at Arkansas was like, "Oh, what's an HEB? Like, oh, what's a Heb?" Like, nobody knew what it was.
what the heck?
We're foreigners. So,
And then we picked up Cookie Two Step for Lily because she's never had
Never
Bluebell
had
before.
Bluebell.
It's good.
Exactly.
Yes,
It was
was.
really,
No
really good.
Bluebell. Oh my god, that's scary.
I mean, they sell Bluebell everywhere, so I mean, like, I don't know how.
No,
like,
not in
if you
Utah.
find
Not in,
Really?
No, they'll only
That's
go,
insane.
they will only sell it in Utah.
Really?
Like the most north
So-
they'll go is here in Oklahoma.
That's so
Well, I
weird.
literally
Maybe
have
Kansas.
Bluebell.
No, they have
I
it in
stream-
Kansas.
Yeah, they'll have it in
I
Arkansas.
had never
yeah.
heard of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had
that
never
just
heard of
wouldn't
that
be a
in
thing.
my
in
So
life.
Utah.
Lily was like, "What is a Bluebell?" she,
I almost
Say it
lost
like
it.
that.
I was like, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she
I
was
have
like,
been
if y'all have
avoiding
seen
now,
like the wealthy
so-
woman on TikTok's like, what is a Bluebell? Like, have you
Bluebell.
seen?
Does she have like a fur coat on? when
Yeah,
she's there?
exactly.
No, she had my
Oh
Anastasia.
my gosh.
But we can actually get more audience input since y'all were there. Keelie, Lily, how did y'all like Anastasia?
Oh my gosh,
I
I loved
loved
it.
it.
I thought it was so
I
good.
loved it.
Lily was beside me the whole time. Literally at the start of the first act. I
Oh.
will never forget
Yep.
this. Lily just tapped my shoulder and go, Jay is coming on stage. And Jay walked on and I was in tears, y'all. It was
Yep.
so bad. I was crying
Let me
the whole
just say,
show.
I told
Yeah.
Keelie this. I didn't tell y'all. There was Ella's mom was one of the mic people, and she's like, "Okay, I saw the show last night, and I was like fourth row. I was sitting next to like a Jay super fan. Like you walked on stage, and she was hyperventilate, sobbing, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I know who that is.
Yeah. No, and then Jay would make direct eye contact with me anytime he was on stage, and then I
It would
just
happen.
get here.
It
would
does it
happen.
all the
Okay, stop
time.
doing that.
Yeah.
And I
It was
forgot.
hard. It was hard.
Wait, no. You're telling me you made eye contact with people in the audience? You buffoon!
You absolute
imbecile!
buffoon. Why would you do that?
I
Stop
was
doing
still,
that.
I was still, I
You
wasn't,
did the taboo.
it wasn't an experience. Like I didn't like see them and immediately just go like and
Jay,
zone
listen to me.
out. But like
Honestly,
it did
though-
it did happen.
Jay, listen
Let
to
me
me.
tell you though, no judgment, because when I was in Anastasia, I saw my friends in like the fourth row, and then I went to cross over backstage and I tripped over a speaker.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, God.
that's
That was in the
amazing.
red dress too.
Eye contact.
Haven't we all tripped over a speaker at one point?
Yes.
It happened.
Yeah.
It happened
It
in
was really
Tarzan.
funny. And
Oh,
it was like
it
it was like
definitely
after I
happened. I know
learned
what
to
you're
do
talking
it
about.
too, and so it was like after I learned to do it, so I tripped on the speaker after when I had to like cross the stage super fast for the scene with Gleb.
Oh yeah.
That was an
Mm,
adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so fun.
I can go
I
over
thought-
a lot of things that went wrong in my theater career because there's at least like 3 every show.
Yeah.
I'm
There's
just a very
lot of them.
unlucky and clumsy person. So
So
I'm just
what were you
clumsy.
guys' like like highlights of Houston? Like well Heb, duh. But
of course, Heb.
what were you guys? What was like some of y'all's highlights from Houston?
It's humid. And
Yes.
warm.
Mm,
It's
And I
so
we
love
hate
good.
it. It is like 70 degrees in December.
You have not been there in the summer.
Uh-uh.
Oh yeah,
It's
if you come
bad.
down in the summer,
Oh,
you're gonna
no.
step outside and get heat stroke. Like
I think it
Can't
was
wait
like
I
it was
got
like
it
a
while I was in
common high.
Geronimo.
It was a common high of 110.
Yeah, that sounds about
With
right.
like 50 or
Common high.
60% humidity.
So let me
Well,
just
it's higher than
say,
60%,
during
it's like
Legally Blonde when we
70%.
went to Geronimo, I'm pretty sure I had like a minor form of heat stroke.
Oh,
so.
it was hot in Geronimo.
it was hot.
Oh
in
It was
Geronimo.
God.
Especially
Yeah, but-
with all of like the
That's
gear
crazy.
on. Oh
I
god.
think I
Thank
saw.
God that they have like pools of water out there. So
I think I saw like the
was
average
like-
like temperature on like the Earth this year was the highest it's ever been. So the Earth is doing great right now, guys.
Oh,
Global
wonderful.
boiling.
climate change.
Yeah. So, Lily, was that it?
What?
Was that
Oh.
it? That was your
I
only
love-
thing. I
Wait,
love
did-
Houston.
did they-
It was hot.
That was it. That
Jay,
was it. No.
Jay,
Ugh.
did they go to Whataburger or
No, they didn't.
Oh, I love Whataburger.
Hey.
Yes,
I have never-
Whataburger.
Well,
Okay,
they have that in Arkansas.
Next time
so,
Lily
I mean,
comes into
like,
Houston.
I
Yeah.
literally
In
only have
Arkansas?
one location in Arkansas though. We have one in Little Rock. We have one in Memphis now.
Thank God.
that's not Arkansas.
Thank
I have
God.
never been to Whataburger. So.
Oh, I've been
I
to
must
Little
say,
Rock,
y'all,
Arkansas. It was so good.
So we're gonna need
Whataburger
to.
is my
We're going
dad's favorite restaurant on the planet. Anytime we see one, we go in.
choice.
I just had it for lunch.
I respect it.
Not gonna
But
lie.
so let's kind of speed this up a little bit. So Lily, what was your other?
I just love being with everybody. Like I didn't really get
yeah.
a chance to like mourn Open Jar. And so
Yeah.
like seeing Open Jar people was great. Also
Yeah.
the karaoke session we had in your car, Jay, that was so fantastic.
God,
That made
that
me
was so fun.
happy.
We were on the way home, and it was funny because my voice was kind of going away. So I was like I was singing like we sang "This Is Not Over Yet," "All I've Ever Known," like all of that stuff,
Oh.
and then
all the ways to time.
All the Ways to Time.
No,
Kill
you're
it.
under all my favorites. Dang
So
it.
good.
Yeah, but
I have a
and
voice
then
recording of that actually.
can you send that my way?
Yeah.
So, Keelie, what was some of your favorites, and why was it the sweet tea you got at Ginia?
Honestly, just being with like, okay, y'all, no offense or anything, but most of our theater groups here in Jonesboro are like really, really toxic, and like I can't really enjoy theater in Arkansas. And so actually being with a group of like people that's like a lot of fun to be around and like has like no hate or no judgment towards each other, like being with like y'all is so fun. Like I wish I could be with y'all every single day.
I'm amazing.
Royce
Y'all
is
are
the most
just so
inclusive and lovely
encouraging.
human I've
Y'all
ever
are
met
so
in my
nice
life.
to
Wow.
everybody. You're
Yeah.
so talented. Are you kidding? Hello. Like, are
Oh,
you
yes,
kidding?
I am.
Yeah, I remember we didn't get to talk about it in the last Anastasia episode. I'm gonna go really quick, but Amanda was her husband for a show.
Yes, I was. Oh,
What's
wait,
that?
can I tell the story? Okay,
Yes.
so
Yes.
Let's make it
on
kind
the
of brief.
on the last show, so for reference, I played Countess Gregory, and I had a Count Gregory, and he said a few lines, and I said a line. He also said another one, and we would walk together into the Neva Club. But like on the last show, I just got my mic checked, and then Phil, our director, said, "Hey, Amanda, come here. Do you know how we like to do fun stuff for the last show? Well, your husband is sick, so can you cover his lines?" I was like,
Oh.
"Sure." Like,
I
sure.
Okay.
cried.
Okay.
So I just
So for
learned
one
it
show,
quickly.
oh, sorry, go ahead.
So it was like, so I quickly learned them, and then I just went on as my own husband during the Neva Club scene, and actually had the same count as Gregory.
I thought you were gonna
It-
say they just did that for fun, just because. Like, there's no way. There
No.
had to be a
No
reason
way.
for it.
No,
Yeah.
No.
Gianni got sick.
He was so
Okay.
he was
But
yeah.
it's giving. If y'all have seen Chicago, it's giving. I am my own best friend.
Oh my
It
god.
was.
Okay,
Oh, I
so
just wait. Hold on. Can I say one thing? Okay.
yeah.
It was during our Music Man. It was our last show of Music Man, and oh wait, what's the boy's name? Tommy.
Tommy, yeah.
Tommy. Okay.
Isn't that the dude Sean played?
Yeah, Sean played Tommy,
Yeah.
and like there was a scene in the I don't know, there's like a town meeting or something, and then Tommy comes in and like throws like a popper on the ground, right?
Oh
Yeah.
On the last show, they just decided to
I know what you're
empty
talking
the
about.
box, and then he had like two
Handfuls of
he had
poppers.
two handfuls of poppers and just popped them all
I
on the
respect
ground.
this.
And they didn't
I respect
tell anybody that he was doing that. So
Everyone on
Did he
stage
everyone was
first,
probably
or did he
actually
just do it?
really
I
shocked.
have a story about my popper scene from Music Man. So our Tommy, who's one of my really good friends, Aiden, it was our first tech run and we didn't know we were having poppers that night, and he got one and he threw it, and the lady that was playing my mom, it got stuck in her pant leg and burned her. It burned her on Tech Week.
No way.
Oh.
And like she
Oh
was like
no.
stumbling off stage, and we had to like stop the tech run. We had to make sure she was fine and everything. And we were all like, "What is going on?"
That is insane.
Good times. Wow.
Good times.
So let's move on since we only have 30 minutes left in this
Yeah.
podcast
Oh, yeah.
before Jack has to go to band.
It's
like
not
a
it's not
loser.
band. It is my
Your
acapella group, the
band
Crimson
is
Chords. We
weird.
have a rehearsal. No, we have a show.
Ew.
7:00. No,
Crimson Chords is
6:30,
crazy.
and my call time is at 5, and it's almost 4, so I gotta get ready in 30 minutes. Anyway, let's
So,
get going.
See, it's
Our
only
next-
3 where
our
I'm
next
at,
one-
so
Yeah.
Well, you're in Mormon
So-
land. You guys use a different clock.
So now we have Boomtown, Wheat
No.
Cow Land, or Weed Cow Land, as you call it, Two Tree Land, and Mormon Land. So now we have two. What is Texas?
It is Weed Cow Land.
Guns,
We
cows,
are-
and babble totins. Babble
We are
totins,
head.
man.
No, dude,
We
come
are
on.
head.
Yeehaw Land.
Here,
Come on.
everything is better.
Yeehaw Land. Yeah,
We are
Yeehaw Land.
It's Yeehaw Land.
We are
Come
head.
on.
We are Headland.
Or
So-
We are
Headland.
Headland.
So, okay,
Whatever you wanna
so
call it.
So if you didn't know, which if you don't, I'm kind of scared for you. The way I met Keelie and Lily is through Open Jar Institute, which was it's a week-long institute in the summer in New York City. Oh my god! At a it's in a like studio in a hotel in the middle of Times Square. So
Literally.
Makes sense why the tuition is $3,000.
And it got
How
cut.
much?
Thank
So
you, bank account.
thank you, David.
Thank you, David.
So, he's
Wish
he's
I
like
could
the
go
person
back.
who runs Open Jar, except Jeff. Oh, I love that man.
I love Jeff. Jeff's
Jeff
a
Whiting
good
is a big.
man.
He's a
He's so
big casting
cool.
director. He runs the whole studio, and he's amazing. I was expecting to go with Chloe and just have fun, see a couple Broadway shows, make a couple friends, and just have fun.
Positive.
I met so many people. I learned so many things. My acting, singing, and dancing is all improved, and I cried more
My gosh,
tears than I'm
same.
willing to admit on July 14th, 2023.
Literally.
You know the
That's
exact
so
date.
valid.
Jeez.
Well, yeah,
That.
Okay.
I have the post pulled up.
Oh. Well, you
Oh,
were ready to go.
True.
No,
You
yeah,
were
I was
ready to go.
yeah, I was no, I just did that. I was already logged into Instagram. But
As long as you
But-
don't pull up the picture that I photobombed, we're good.
oh my goodness. One of my friends came back to the hotel before we all left, and like I said bye to her.
God.
We took a picture, and Lily's in the back, just like
Oh.
holding up two like hang loose signs, like a lip bite in the back. It's
Why is
wonderful.
he doing it again? Oh my god.
I think
He held up
it's
the
something to do
thumbs
with your thumbs.
Calm down,
I don't even
Katy
know.
Perry.
I love
Hey.
guys. I love the Moulin Rouge musical.
Calm down,
Yo,
Katy Perry.
Hello?
I don't know if y'all need context clues. Lily just held up the two thumbs ups and
I was
fireworks
trying
came on
to
the
show
back.
the thumbs up. That I
Just
did.
Just don't
Do it again.
anymore.
Yeah, do it
So
again. Do it
I'm
one more
gonna say
time.
let's
Hold
go
the thumbs
let's
up.
go around. I'm gonna go, then Lily's gonna go, then Keely's gonna go. Say your favorite class that you took and your favorite show and why.
Oh gosh.
For me, that's why I'm going first, so I can give y'all time to think.
Yes.
My favorite class that I took, I have two. Either the vocals class with Jennifer, because she was just so funny. All I can say is ask me how I know. And then and then the improv class. We had to make up our own like
That was so funny.
we had
That
to
was
make
so
up
funny.
we had to make up our own like invention, and we did a therapeutic refrigerator.
I remember
And
that.
our
No,
sponsors
I remember that.
I forgot that happened.
James Charles was our sponsor. Someone else was our sponsor, and then Colleen Ballinger was a sponsor.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
Not
And our-
Colleen.
Question, was
I
that
remember-
before
I remember
or
our-
after?
I remember
Was that before or after?
Oh,
it was after. It was like 2 days after.
wait. Okay, we got a lot to talk.
No,
Okay.
because do y'all
So, it
remember?
Wait, hold on. Wait, let Jack talk. Hold on.
Okay. So the thing that she did, the thing happened 2 days before you guys got to Open Jar, and they still sponsored Colleen.
No,
No.
it was an improv class. We fakely sponsored Colleen.
Okay.
Oh, fakely.
Wait.
Okay, cool.
No,
Never mind.
they would never.
Do y'all remember when we were standing in line for food one day? I cannot remember which day this was. And then we all got the iTunes notification that Toxic Gossip Train was released on Apple Music. Do
It was
y'all
at the
remember
penthouse.
this? It traumatized me.
Oh
No,
my
it was at the
God.
we were eating dinner at this fancy penthouse above New York City, and because that was like our surprise location, we ate dinner there. So it was amazing.
Oh, that was
That's
so
where that
fun.
tuition
So
went to.
But we we're all standing in line to get food, and we all just hear a kaping, like a collective like notification, and we all look at it, and we're like, Toxic Gossip Train just got released on iTunes.
I had
Wait,
no
did
idea
she
what
publish
anybody
it?
was talking about, but
No,
remember.
no, you didn't.
But and then my favorite show that we saw was & Juliet, because I was expecting just expecting a cheesy jukebox musical, but it was so much more than that.
Bro,
It was
Beth
the
Wolf is
funniest
so
thing I've
good.
ever
So
seen. I saw
good.
it a month before.
My favorite line, it's like,
so good.
do we is from the nurse. My favorite line, it goes, but do we have? It's like, do we have love? No. Do we have freedom? No. But do we
No.
have hope? No.
No. She
And
is
then
incredible. Oh.
I'm not gonna go into detail. My least favorite show at Open Jar, and the least favorite show I've ever seen
New
was New York.
New York, New York.
Because
No,
you've already
he
said
is-
I feel like we
so
don't
much.
need to elaborate on
Bro
that.
sang in cursive for 2.5 hours.
It's
Wait, do
really
your
funny.
Yeah.
impression of it,
It's
Jen,
really
because
good,
it's
but
beautiful.
still.
Do it.
Like me and Cash were looking at each other like, what is happening here?
They did the impression the first episode.
Do your impression, please.
So my Colton Ryan impression. They're
Yeah.
cheering for me now in my mind. They're cheering for me now, right on Broadway. They're
Is that-
cheering for me now. Yeah.
I have a
Oh
question.
my
Is that
God.
You know how
accurate?
accurate
No,
that
that's
is?
it's
Yes,
accurate.
it is very
It is.
accurate.
It's so accurate.
And then
Oh.
music matters is another one of my
Sorry,
personal
what, produ-
favorites.
what,
Dude.
what,
Not
what
the
producer?
growl.
Hold on. What producer
Dude,
said
now I have
this
my
is
new vocal
exactly what I
inspiration.
want? You got it.
Wait.
Who said that?
Yes, it's beautiful.
I don't know, but that director was probably on Weed Cowland.
Definitely.
So Lily, what was your favorite show in class?
Favorite class was either the one where we read the scripts. I can't remember who the teacher was for that one.
I
But the
don't
one where we
remember
read the
him.
scripts,
He was a legend.
that one was really
He was,
fun. And
he
then
was in Aladdin, wasn't he?
He was, yeah.
JC Montgomery?
He was the
Is that
genie
who
in
it was?
Jason
Aladdin.
Montgomery, yeah.
Yeah, him.
He was in
He
Aladdin.
was so good. That one was really
That
fun.
was
And then
so- that was
also
so
the
fun.
vocal class with Bob Klein. That
Oh,
was so
Bob
fun.
Klein is a
He said
king.
I was the easiest person he ever worked with on Being Alive.
Let's
Fun facts.
go.
So that was fun. And then favorite show was Sweeney Todd, but then I also but that was like within Open Jar. My favorite show, just period, that I saw in New York was Parade. For obvious reasons.
Ooh,
And-
Yeah, I love
I have
Parade.
And look,
Perfect.
let me just say, Lily, I hate you.
You hate me too for that? 'Cause
Hate's a
I
very
personally-
strong word, Jason.
I know somebody in the Parade revival. She did Imagination back in 2019. She did Sweeney Todd.
So cool.
She did Sweeney Todd, and she was Mary Fagan in Parade on Broadway. Erin
Yeah.
Boyle.
And then
She was
I just
so
say,
good.
I was gonna say, so like I remember like whenever I saw it a month before Open Jar, I sent Jay a picture. I was like, "Hey, look who I found," and he was just like,
It was Ben Platt Intermission. I'm pretty sure I responded, "It's my husband" in all caps.
Oh yeah,
"Yeah." They're like, "I
Platt
took a
said
picture."
that.
No, I was
Yeah.
talking about like when I took a picture with Aaron. And-
Oh, I thought you were talking about Ben Platt at Intermission.
No,
Okay,
no.
'cause you
Like
said
when I
that
said,
too.
I just sent a picture of Aaron to Jay after like at the stage tour, and I was like, "Hey, look who I found."
And I'm like, I am so immensely jealous you're seeing the show right now. So, Keelie, what was your favorite class and show from Open Jar?
Yeah, we need to
Okay.
know. Come on.
My favorite class was anything that we did with James Gray because that man has
Yes.
my
That
heart.
is correct.
That man has
Oh my
heart.
god, I love him so. He's so funny.
Ugh,
He is
so great.
he is the funniest, like, quirky
love
British man.
James.
He's a god.
He is very quirky. He is very British, and he is very gay. And so he literally talks like this, and it's wonderful. But
Principal,
my favorite
hello?
thing he ever said, we were doing our step, and he goes, "Step and Sasha, step and bam," and he just screamed, and it was wonderful. So, Keelie, what was your favorite show?
My favorite show that I saw was definitely Anne Juliet because oh my gosh. But honorable mention to the stage door at Sweeney Todd because
Yes.
I will
Doc
say
Frickin' Groban.
what me and Jay's favorite memory is. Well, I have a new favorite one. This is still Jay's favorite memory of
Still
us
mine.
though. It's when we were at stage door and I'm freaking out because Josh Groban just told us that he was like, "Oh, I'll see y'all all on stage with me someday." And I was hyperventilating, y'all. I was having
was
the
kinda
worst panic
freaking out.
attack of my entire life. I was losing my mind. And then Jay was like, "I was right
Weren't we
here.
all?
Calm down, honey. You're fine."
Guys, if you're watching, this is me and Josh Groban.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
So,
I love that
and then
so much.
He's
so
all
let's
right, I guess.
all I'm gonna okay, Royce. So all I'm gonna say is Annalie Ashford, that's it. She was everything. Okay,
think
now
she should've
since it's
won.
408, since it's 408 here, or 308 in Mormon land, we're gonna move on to I think what has to be
wait.
the best sponsor of all time.
It's also
Oh, no.
the second one that we have done. Okay, you know what, guys? I know some of us here have had the Crichton cred. At least 3 other people, and unless you
Oh,
guys somehow got the
me.
Crichton cred, maybe as well. But I don't
Yeah,
think
did
you
you guys-
did.
did you guys
But
get
like,
that?
Help the
Keelie
dip.
it's hard to like fight. It takes forever to get rid of it.
It's hard to
But
shake, man.
I think
It
I
stays.
found the solution, and so today I showed my own experience, and I shared my own story of the Crichton cred. It's very heartfelt. It's very very to the heart. Okay.
Yes.
All
I
right.
found a solution. Here's an ad for CY Testra.
Hi, I'm Jack Cruz, former CYTer, New York Times bestseller, Aussie and Polisher, Jitterbug and Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz. That's probably what you know me for, but I'm also known for having a terrible, terrible disease. In the summer of 2019, I was doing Joseph in the amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat as Asher, the 8th brother. It was my first show at the Crichton Theater, and I was diagnosed with the Crichton crud. It has scarred me my whole entire life. My bones ache. I have constant migraines. I always have the urge to put hand sanitizer on called I thought this would be a pain that would stay with me my entire life. But that was until I discovered CY Testra. CY Testra is an antibiotic drug that will defeat your Crichton crud and get you back up to your normal strength. Side effects may include vomiting, diarrhea, death, aching bones, shivers, chills, death, vomiting, diarrhea, death, diarrhea, vomiting, death, and death. Get CY Testra and defeat your Crichton crud today. I feel great.
All right. We hope you enjoyed CY Testra. Go buy it in no stores. Go buy it at Heb. Take it down with some root beer milk.
You can probably find CY Testra in the back alley.
Terrible.
You know,
So,
you can find CY Testra probably in the back alley of the Crichton.
Yeah.
True. There'll probably be an
Go back
old
there.
drunk dude in the alley trying to sell it to you.
Okay, who is ready for
Who's
this?
ready? So wait, which one are we doing first? Which one are we doing
ready?
first? It's Heb, right? Heb is first.
Yeah.
Me and Jay have written 2 scripts. This first one that we have written has been collaborated by both me and Jay. The second one is I just saw everybody enter the page at the same time.
Is everybody in?
And then we have a second script that is made by just me. But this first script right here is called okay, so we mentioned earlier in the podcast about stopping at Heb, H-E-B.
Oh no.
Okay. So this script is called Here Everything's Better in honor of Keelie McClellan. Okay.
And also, let me just say, as hard as it will be at Lily's gorgeous southern accent, please do not break in your lines. Thank you.
I'll try.
Oh, I won't break. I'm a master.
This is
Okay.
the second one, right?
And Royce,
Yeah.
let me just say, for your lines, turn the reverb on.
Yes,
you are
okay.
I
on.
wasn't turning the
So
reverb.
I
on.
will
was
announce
gonna
the
do something
roles.
else.
I will announce the roles since
I
this
have
is
one
on
to
the
do.
So no, you can do your one for your own script.
Fair enough.
So Keelie will be played by Keelie. Lily will be played by Lily. I will be playing myself, and Jack will be playing himself. HEB employee and also our stage direction reader will be played by Amanda. And then HE Buddy and or Jesus Christ will be played by Royce Reed.
It's HE Buddy, but it's like it's just like symbolism of Jesus kind of. So that's why we want the
God
that's
of
why we want the
Heb.
reverb on.
That's right.
Oh yeah,
Okay, so-
it says in the script HE Buddy parentheses Jesus.
Yes.
Question.
Okay,
Yes.
so
Question.
okay, so here we go. This is our script called Here Everything's Better.
In honor of
Okay.
Keelie.
In honor of Keelie McClellan.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Here we go.
Interior. Jack's Hyundai Kona. Night. Jack is driving back to Jay's house with Jay, Lily, and Keelie in the car as well. They are driving down Woodland Hills Drive with Keelie. When Keelie, who doesn't know anything about the great state of Texas, asks Jay a question that makes Jack and Jay question their lives.
So, what exactly is a Heb?
What?
Jack slams on the brakes in the middle of the street. The people behind him start honking their horns and screaming curse words.
What did you just call it?
What did I do wrong?
Never call it that again.
Are you guys okay?
No! Keelie needs to learn that it is called HEB because here everything is better.
Okay, I still have no clue what a Heb is.
Okay. We need to turn around right now.
Jack, no. Is this really necessary? She may be uncultured, but this may be way too far.
Yes! She needs to experience HEB, not Heb.
The people behind their car are still honking their horns. Jack lowers his window to talk at them.
There is someone in here who doesn't know what HEB is.
The cars behind them stop honking their horns and now completely understand his anger.
So it's not Heb?
You imbecile!
Bro, chill out. It's truly not that deep.
Stop! She is going to meet the one and only HE Buddy.
Who's Heb Buddy?
Jack makes a sudden U-turn and almost turns the car upside down. Everyone in the car is worried for their safety as Jack is literally driving 100 miles per hour down the street. They reach HEB in about 30 seconds.
Anyone else think we were about to die? Just me? Okay.
Get out of the car.
Bad menacing, don't you think?
They enter HEB and are greeted by an employee. Welcome to HEB. What can I help you with?
We have a newcomer.
It's so good to have you.
No,
The HEB employee was too stunned to speak.
she called it head.
The employee's face.
She's from Two Tree Land.
The employee's face suddenly becomes very serious. I'll get the paper bag.
I'm sorry?
The HEB employee leaves for the break room. A few moments later, we hear very large steps as the ground starts to shake. Everyone except for Jack is scared, and they all fall to the floor. Just then, a shadow appears in the distance, and we see a rather concerning brown paper bag with a variety of groceries in it, while also somehow having a face. H.E. Buddy.
Well, welcome, my child. Let me show you around.
What is going on?
Attention!
If you look over this way, you'll see our off-brand chips, drinks, and all the things you need to see for a Texas-style barbecue.
But I live in Utah.
What's Utah?
Over in this section,
Good lord.
you will find our deli, fish, and meat markets, and our pasta section. We are known for having pretty dope sushi.
What?
It's pretty good. So is the tuna salad.
But I have a seafood allergy.
Just stop talking.
Another thing, do you know what bluebell is?
Keelie, it's your line.
Of course.
What's Bluebell?
What?
Jack and Jay turn around and gasp. Their jaws drop to the floor. Some true Looney Tunes stuff is happening right there.
Don't worry, boys. I can fix this.
H.E. Buddy makes a half-gallon of cookie two-step Bluebell appear out of thin air and gives it to Lily.
Another thing for you, Jack.
This time, a 54-count Cafe au lait Keurig box appears in his hand and gives it to Jack.
I know how much you wanted this.
Thanks, buddy.
Keelie. Lily. I hope you learned a very valuable lesson today.
Me too.
You're welcome. Anytime you like.
Thank you for this.
I really hope I get to come back soon.
Yeah, because you live in a state that only has 2 trees, and that's literally it.
Goodbye, my children.
H.E. Buddy walks back to the break room while the other 4 try to check out when H.E. Buddy stops them.
Don't worry. This one's on the house.
The 4 of them head back to Jack's Hyundai Kona, smiling with glee.
Keelie, did you learn something valuable today?
Yes. I learned that HEB is an amazing place that not only all Texans should appreciate, but everyone who ever comes through here. Because here, everything is better.
All right, let's go celebrate at Whataburger.
What's Waterburger?
What?
The end. In honor of Matthew Perry.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, now we gotta go through this
Yeah!
next one pretty fast. So let's switch to
No.
Jack's script.
Oh, I meant to delete.
Jack wrote in the end of our script in honor of Matthew Perry.
No,
So everyone switch to A Night at Waffle House.
Okay.
Who's who?
I'm so sorry.
And we need to go
Okay.
do this one pretty fast so we can end this at 4:35.
Okay. This is my script. It's called A Night at Waffle House. If you guys used to watch a lot of Vines in the day, it's based off of that one Vine of that person like at a Waffle House, and there's like two employees fighting. He's like, "Can I get a waffle? Can I please get a waffle?"
Yes!
I think you know what? I'm gonna put the Vine on here. Here's the Vine.
Can I get a waffle? Can I please get a waffle?
Okay, moving on. We have character names. I don't know exactly who's playing what though.
Oh, I know.
Okay, well I'll just say the names of the characters. We got waitress number 1, waitress number 2, Danny, who is the star quarterback of the local high school football team, Joe, the star wide receiver of the football team, and then just a random stranger in the Waffle House. And stage
Can I
direction.
announce who's playing what?
Yes, you can.
So I am playing Joe. Jack is playing Danny. Waitress 1 is Lily. Waitress 2 is Lily. Waitress
Yeah,
1 is Amanda. The stranger is Royce. And the stage directions will be read by Keelie.
All right, we ready to go?
And we gotta speed through this one, y'all.
We'll just speed.
So do our quick questions.
Oh! I forgot
Alright.
the question.
Interior, Waffle House. Most likely in the middle of nowhere. Night. Danny and Joe walk into Waffle House very late at night to order food and have a serious conversation. There is also a stranger on the other side of the restaurant, and waitress 1 is taking their order. Danny and Joe sit at the bar area near the front, and waitress 1 comes over to talk to them after taking the stranger's order.
Might I
You
add,
doing,
these waitresses are very southern.
Yes.
So
Sorry.
that's all I'm gonna say.
How you doing, boys? What can I get for you?
I'll take some chocolate chip waffles. What about you, Danny?
I'll just have water. I'm not hungry.
All right, but if you need anything else, give me a holler.
Waitress 1 walks into the kitchen.
Look, Danny, I know you're down. You didn't have your best game. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, but this one hurts just a little more. I can't lose my scholarship.
Waitress number 1 comes out of the kitchen to deliver the water to Danny, and that's when waitress number 2 barges into the restaurant filled with rage.
Did you get with my man?
Jess, what's going on?
Did you or did you not?
Can we have a private conversation in the kitchen, please?
The waitresses walk into the kitchen, and Danny and Joe are still having their conversation while being oblivious to what is going on between the waitresses.
I know you're worried about the scholarship, but this loss shouldn't affect your mentality for the rest of the year.
I just really don't like losing. You were wide open in the end zone and I just couldn't connect. I swear I want to fight the person who caught my interception.
Come on, Danny. There's no need to pick up a fight.
Waitress number 1 runs out of the kitchen looking horrified. Waitress number 2 is armed with a spatula in hand. She looks ready to kill her.
You have taken advantage of me for the last time.
Sorry.
No more saying sorry. We are best friends, Linda. For as long as I can remember, how could you do this to me?
I don't know. I've made some stupid mistakes. Trust me.
Well, I'll make sure you'll never make those mistakes again.
Waitress number 2 drops the spatula and starts to fight the other waitress. Danny and Joe, somehow still oblivious to what is going on, continue their conversation.
That's not fair.
Life isn't perfect, Danny, and you have to accept that. You're not always going to get your way. You'll learn from your mistakes.
Maybe you're right.
The waitresses are still fighting when the stranger comes up to them.
Can I get a waffle? Can I please get a waffle?
Waitress number 1 sees a bucket of batter sitting on the table. She picks it up and completely douses waitress number 2 in the batter. Danny and Joe continue their talk as the two most oblivious people on the planet.
You're the captain. Our team looks up to you, and it's okay to lose sometimes. You're gonna be all right.
Thanks, Joe. I really needed this.
That's it!
Waitress number 2 picks up a waffle maker and chunks it as hard as she can into waitress number 1's face. She immediately lunges to the ground, screaming in agony. Danny and Joe are suspicious of something.
Ah.
Did you hear that?
Hear what?
Nothing. Let's go.
Danny and Joe leave while Joe completely forgot about the waffle he ordered. It wasn't coming anyway, as waitress number 1 is bleeding and needs serious medical attention. Waitress number 2 feels extremely guilty for what she has done.
Maybe he never loved me. Oh, Linda, I'm so sorry.
She begins to cry. She wipes her tears and batter from her eyes. The stranger gets his phone out and dials 911.
Hi. 911. I never got my waffle.
The end.
Oh my god.
A funny story before that one, before our quack question. Me, Jack, and Lily read that one. Like, whenever we were there, and Lily said, "Did you get with my man?" for the first time, and I
Yeah.
thought Jack's head was gonna fall off.
Okay, that wasn't an audition, but it turned into an audition, and you got the part. So
Yeah.
yeah,
just
So
asked to do
look
on the
out
very
for
last
A
minute.
Night at Waffle House coming to Broadway in 2064.
Yeah.
So all right, so
heard it.
let's move on
No,
to
I
our
like that, man.
final
Yay.
our final segment, the quack question. Today's quack question was sent by Becca. It's rate your top 3 favorite shows and say your least favorite show that you've done. Who wants to go first?
me.
Okay, that was
Okay.
fast. No
Now,
regrets.
to be fair, I didn't think about my top 3 because you all know what my number 1 is. I mean, that's not even a question.
It's totally it's Shrek Jr., right?
Yeah.
Is it the 3 on the wall? No. Okay, I have my answer. Number 3, Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. Okay, very fun show. I think it's because it was all songs. Number 2 is SpongeBob. You know, that was very fun playing Patrick.
Star.
Patrick Star. Except for when my mic fell off and in front of everyone, but that's not important.
I remember that.
That was very. That was
You were just on stage, just like
I had no choice. Where else was I going to go?
He was just going.
Dude, I was actually
It was aggressive.
I was actually so mad when I was going. Oh, okay. I swear I like threw something. I don't know. I don't get mad. But number 1 is Les Mis, and that's very obvious why. Let's move on to someone. Oh wait, my least favorite. Wait, okay. I have my least favorite, and the only reason why is because it was too many people, and the rehearsal space we were in was a little small for the cast on Fridays. Wizard of Oz. Still a fun,
understandable.
still a fun show. Just a lot of people.
Yeah, it was just overcrowded. Anyone want to go next?
I'll go.
All right. So your least favorite show, we all know what it is.
Y'all are awful. My least favorite show I've ever been in was Radium Girls, which I literally just finished. I just didn't
Literally, I
really
think
have
like
a good
3 days before she went down to Texas.
Literally, the text messages that Jay got during that experience, y'all.
I have
That was
receipts, but I won't show them.
traumatic. I mean, it was I enjoy the script Radium Girls, and like I've seen productions of the show and it's really good. It's just my cast experience wasn't very pleasant.
Fair enough.
And so I'm gonna leave it at that. But
Okay.
anyways,
Top 3.
my top 3, third favorite, probably High School Musical, because I got to play Sharpay Evans, which was one of my dream roles. And so getting
Ryan was wonderful.
y'all shut up. But my I don't know. I just had a really good time, and then like me and like the main 6 of us, like Chad, Troy, Sharpay, Ryan, Gabriella, Taylor. We all like were really good friends and like had a really good connection and stuff. And so overall, I just had a lot of fun with that cast. Second favorite show I've ever been in, Music Man. Music Man was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. I didn't have a problem with any of the cast. It was like a big family. It was a lot of fun. And I played Zanita. And then my first favorite show I've ever been in, probably, now that I'm thinking about it, is Oz, which I did my sophomore year, and I played Dorothy. And it was like my first big league. And I had a lot of fun with that cast, and we all just really like got along really well. And it was the first show I won like a big award for, so
Wait, I want to change
Yes.
my I want to change my least favorite because it's funny. Okay. My least favorite show is Bye Bye Birdie.
Because it didn't it didn't happen.
It didn't happen. Okay, so the two people that opened Jar lately, we were doing.
And Amanda, because you'd never heard the story.
Yeah.
Okay, so CYT was doing Bye Bye Birdie. Okay, I totally forgot the name of
It
the
was a
person.
Tony show, so it was gonna be good.
Oh, it was a Tony show. It was really good. Okay, I played Harry McAfee, who was the dad. I get cast as the dad a lot for some reason, but but like we were maybe like 5 weeks into rehearsal, and then they were like, there's this really weird thing going around called coronavirus, and so we shut down rehearsals for a few weeks, and then people started leaving, and then I left because I was worried about COVID, and then the cast got down to less than 20, and they canceled it. So my least favorite show is Bye Bye Birdie. Okay, move on.
We for real said bye bye to Bye Bye Birdie because the show didn't make it.
I can go next.
So okay, Amanda, go next. Then I will go.
Okay.
Then Royce.
So I think my least favorite was Legally Blonde, just because it was. I'm trying to think like what it was I was going to say about that. I think it's just the fact that I felt really exhausted, and also just being like, I didn't really do as much as I wish I could have. But that's just me. Like, but overall, the show still turned out really good. It just wasn't my best experience.
I was exhausted.
Can vouch because I did Footloose too. 2-week camps
Oh,
are
dude,
exhausting.
Footloose.
Yeah, so I think it's just like the exhaustion was pretty much it for me. And then let's see, my number 3 is Big Fish.
Heyo.
I really love that one. It was a good experience, and that was the first CYT show where I had a speaking role as the shepherd. My one line, so awesome. And then number 2 is Anastasia, and that's the first show where I got a
You
call
are
back.
your own husband.
Yeah, I was my own husband. That was the first show where I had a call back for Dowager. Even though I didn't get it, I still really loved it. Because I also got a few little roles and a solo. So first show with the solos, that was fun. And then my number 1 is Tarzan, because that one was just overall, like, even though I didn't have any really big parts, I was on Expedition Crew and I was the ape and the Flora. It was still so fun.
Laura was one of my favorite scenes.
It was so fun to be in.
So good.
The makeup was so good. I felt amazing in all my costumes, and it was like I was on stage a lot for the first time in a long time, and trying to think of how I was going to continue that part. Basically I was just doing a lot, and it was so much fun. And also the backstage, like the people on the cast were so amazing, and I miss that. And I miss that show endlessly.
Okay, cool. Wait, have you done your top 3 yet?
Neither is Royce.
Oh no! Wait, and Lee hasn't. Okay, Jay, Lee, and Lois. I just messed up all your names, but that's not important. Okay, these 3. Yeah. Okay, I need to go. So just say what your top 3 and least favorite are. Give a little description, but like I gotta.
Okay. Least favorite. I have 2. One of them is my fault. One of my least favorites is Mary Poppins. It was an amazing show. Do not get me wrong. Poppins ate, slayed, and devoured. But like, I just missed so much of it. That learning so much of the dances was really stressful, and Step in Time just was crazy until first day of tech. Like, yeah, that was my fault. And then one of my other ones, like no tea, no shade, was Chicago, and I loved playing Amos. It changed my acting like crazy, but if they like, I just felt really unused as Amos because like throughout like the first like however many weeks of rehearsal, we just were like drilling the dances, and I just sat there for like 8 hours. Top 3, number 3 is Anything Goes. I think it's between Anything Goes and Big Fish. Second one is Godspell. Number 1 is Anastasia because I learned so much as Gleb. Holy crap. Yeah, that's it. Royce, go. And why is your top 1 SpongeBob?
Gee golly, I wonder. You predicted. You read me like a book, so I don't need to say it again.
Oh shoot! Period.
Number 2. Number 2. Sorry, I'm thinking. Anastasia. Yeah.
You can find Demetri at HEB.
Demetri. That's your writing credit.
Demetri.
Number 3 will be Gospel.
That's
Yeah, least favorite, either Wizard of Oz or Tarzan. Tarzan, because I was just hurting.
Oh,
I was
that makes
in so much
I
pain.
love.
I was gonna say,
I
how
was
is
in
Tarzan your
so much
least
pain.
favorite?
But pain.
Because I was in so much
I
pain.
understand
Yeah.
that.
Also,
I was hurting so
I love the Peter
bad.
Pan pick. That's also because there was too many people. Slightly soiled. Remember that, Royce? Remember that?
Slightly
I do.
soiled.
Wizard of Oz, there's too many people.
Yeah.
All right, so that was season 2, episode 3.
No, Lily,
Wait,
Lily,
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 no.
my God,
My bad, I'm so sorry.
Jay.
Jay.
It's okay.
My bad.
My least favorite show that I've done is I've done like Seussical Junior, and then I've done the full Seussical. My least favorite was the full Seussical. I did it with school. It was my junior year, and I was not having it my junior year. And also, there was a girl who thought we were like horrible people because we wanted to wear fishnets. Doesn't make
Robot.
sense. So that was fun. My third favorite probably is The Lightning Thief. I played Dionysus and Ares, and it was so fun. Another Terrible Day is one of my favorite songs that I've ever performed. I loved it. It's the second and first are so close for me, but Anastasia is number 2 as Anya, and it was so fun. The only reason that it's number 2 is because I was double cast with somebody that was really hard to be double cast with, and it was only me and her, and then the Lilies that were double cast.
That
was really hard, but it was a really good show. One of my favorites. And then my top show is Les Mis because I was Madame Thenardier, and it was like it was like the second time I did it with that company, and it was just so good. Oh,
yeah, I like the Lightning Thief because the local theater company.
I love the Lightning.
The local theater in Qatar right now is doing the Lightning Thief, but it's on pause right now because of the Israel Hamas thing. So they're not doing it right now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But,
so
yeah.
I say that was Goose Quack episode 3.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna make it really quick. We're gonna do our annual.
Lily!
Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, we gotta do our photo, right? Okay. Okay, Lily, I want you specifically to do a thumbs up.
No.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes,
Let's
Lily, do
go.
it.
Okay. So Jack has 20 minutes to get. Jack has 20 minutes to get to acapella.
No,
So
I have 10 minutes to get ready, and then I gotta go find parking. So like, I need to leave. Okay. Thank you so much.
Go do that.
bye.
Can I get a waffle? Can I please get a waffle?